you want to take your relationship with God to the next level. But you see it as complicated and doing everything all at once. Now let me share with you 3 uncomplicated ways on how you can take your relationship with God to the next level. Casey and welcome back to the Christian Expats. So in this channel, we make faith-based topics like this one, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. So before I share with you 3 uncomplicated ways on how you can build your relationship with God, let me share first this analogy na wow, nakatulong talaga siya sa akin and it really helped me in building my relationship with God. Paano ba nagsisimula ang isang girl-boy relationship? Like, when you start dating, hindi naman siya kaagad close kayo, di ba? Magsa-start siya sa mga mabababaw lang na usapan, mga good morning, good night, kumain ka na ba, mga ganun lang. And you don't know well yung person. And because bago lang siya sa buhay mo, he or she will not even be a major part of your life. After the first date, even if you see him like someone special and you will get that desire to build a relationship with her or to take the relationship with him or her to the next level, hindi naman yan mangyayari overnight or instant, diba? And that is also how we can see yung building ng relationship natin kay God. It takes time. It will not happen overnight. And why do we complicate things is because hindi natin iniisip na yung relationship natin kay God can be built also on ways how we can build our relationship with God. Like time, communication, getting to know each other, talking to each other, praising each other, diba? Kahit gaano pa ka-special yung someone na yan, if you want to build your relationship with her, hindi mo yan magagawa overnight. Hindi yan mangyayari instantly. Let's take for example, someone nakakakilala lang kay Jesus. So meaning si Jesus is a new part of his life. Hindi naman agad-agad is makikipag-usap siya kay God ng matagal. Hindi naman agad-agad is kilala niya kaagad si God. Few days is very intimate na yung relationship na kay God. Hindi ganon. Even if you are an old believer at gusto mo ulit ibalik kung gaano ka-intimate yung relationship mo sa Kanya, hindi mo yan magagawa overnight. You have to gradually incorporate practices, disciplines, or ways para ma-build mo yung relationship mo kay God slowly, steady, surely. So with this analogy in mind, now, I want to share with you 3 ways on how you can build your relationship with God and you can take your relationship with God to the next level. So first, wait. Gusto kong isipin ninyo yung keyword na gradually. So you will relieve yourself of the pressure na napaka-complicated na relationship kay God. Napaka-complicated naman na i-build yung relationship ko kay God. Keep in mind yung word na gradually. Okay? First way is you spend alone time with God. So you have this special someone. Nasabi ko nga kanina, nagsimula sa good morning, good night, ganun. Pero if you will have that desire to take things to the next level, is hindi kayo mananatiling ganun lang. Hindi kayo nag-uusap ng good morning at good night lang. You will have this communication, constant communication with him or with her na kinukwento mo yung nangyari sa'yo maghapon, sinishare mo yung sarili mo sa kanya. Ganun din yung relationship natin kay God. Do you expect your relationship with God to grow kung kinakausap mo lang siya kapag kakain ka? Pagpapasalamat ka lang sa kanya, sa almusal mo, sa lunch mo at sa dinner mo. Lalapit ka lang kay God, kakausapin mo lang siya kapag may kailangan ka sa kanya. Anong mararamdaman mo? If your wife, if your husband, if your boyfriend or girlfriend, na lumalapit lang sila sa inyo kapag may kailangan kayo, anong pakiramdam mo yun? I don't wanna use the word, pero parang ginagamit ka lang, di ba? And I don't think our relationship with God will grow kapag ganun lang natin siya kinakausap. We don't even pour out ourselves to Him, di ba? We don't even go to Him unbothered or unfiltered yung mga emotions or yung mga sinasabi natin sa Kanya. Communication. When you spend alone time with God, you communicate with Him. And just like our human relationships, you would also want to get to know Him, di ba? One thing also na nagpapakomplicate ng mga bagay-bagay is we see God as someone so mysterious na parang itinago niya kung sino siya. Na, hey, I'm God. Hindi niyo pwedeng alamin kung ano yung laman ng heart ko. Hindi niyo pwedeng alamin kung sino ako, what I'm like, what my attributes are, what my characteristics are. Hindi po ganun si God. He gave us His Word, inspired by Him. Each and every word na nasa Bible is inspired by God. And so, if there is one thing na pwede natin gawin kung gusto natin kilalanin si God, is to read His Word. In the Bible, we will see how He's like, what pleases Him, like what grieves Him, what He loves, alam mo yun, yung attributes niya, yung characteristics niya. The more we get to know Him is the more na mas minamahal natin siya at mas lumalalim yung relationship natin sa Kanya, mas nagiging intimate yung relationship natin sa Kanya. And when you want to take your relationship to the next level, just like any human relationship, is you would also want to know yung mga bagay na nagpapalungkot sa Kanya, yung mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa Kanya. At kung mahal mo talaga ang isang tao, you will get away with the things na nagpapalungkot sa Kanya. And you will be obedient to God then, di ba? If you really love God and if you really want to build your relationship with God, you will not do things na alam mo magpapalungkot sa Kanya. You will do things that pleases Him, that makes Him happy. And just like any other human relationship, when we talk to that special someone, hindi lang puro me, myself, and I, ganito ako, this is what I want, this is what happened to me, me. Hindi ganon, di ba? When we talk to that special someone, tinitake natin yung opportunity na yun to tell him or her na how special she is, how loving he is, like, you make me feel this way, I admire this about you, I love this about you. Ganun din when we spend alone time with God, we communicate with Him through prayer, we get to know Him through His Word, and we take that opportunity, yung time alone with Him, to worship Him. When you start your day with worship, it makes a big difference. Because the more we worship God, the more we are reminded who He is. Like when we worship Him for who He is, nare-remind tayo kung sino siya, yung mga katotohanan tungkol sa Kanya. And just imagine starting your day worshiping God and reminding yourself who He is. It makes a big difference. The more that we worship God is the more He becomes beautiful in our eyes. Next is we have to spend time with the people who love God. Parang sa relationship lang yan. Hindi pwedeng may sarili kayong mundo. Yung pagkakakilala mo sa taong yun is magiging limited kapag kayong dalawa lang ang nag-uusap. If you just get to know him as your boyfriend, you take time to get to know him around yung set of friends niya, around dun sa family niya. Nagkakaroon ka ng parang mas malawak na pagkakakilala sa kanya. Nakikita mo siya through the eyes of his friends, through the eyes of the people who loves him, like his family. Nakikilala mo siya hindi lang bilang boyfriend mo, nakikilala mo siya bilang isang kaibigan, bilang isang barkada, bilang isang anak, bilang isang kuya, bilang isang kapatid. Nakikilala mo siya at mas lumalawak, mas lumalaki yung pagkakakilala mo sa kanya at hindi lang limited pag kayong dalawa lang yung magkasama. At nangyayari yun if you spend time also with the people who love Him, di ba? Ganon din yung relationship natin kay God. You know, if you spend time with the people who love God, you will see how God works, how God cares for the other people who love Him, how He works in the lives of the people who love Him. Nakikita mo kung paano siya kumilos. Pag nakita natin kung paano siya kumilos sa buhay ng ibang tao, is ibang level yun. Pataas ng level yung pagkakakilala natin kay God. At hindi mo yun magagawa if you don't plug in into a community. Yes, mag-grow yung relationship mo kay God if you spend alone time with Him. Yes, that's essential. That's very important. Pero kasing importante din nun yung pagsispend mo ng time with the people who love God, with the community who have God in their hearts, diba? You have to plug yourself into a community where you will also grow, where you will also be encouraged and can get a chance to encourage other people also. At kamukha ng human relationship natin, mas sumalawak yung pagkakakilala natin kay God kapag nagsispend tayo ng time dun sa mga tao na mahal din siya. When we attend the local church, when we spend time fellowshipping with other believers, mas nakikilala natin si God. And I believe it can take your relationship with God to the next level. Once you experience God in a community, you will know the difference. And you will agree with me kapag sasabihin ko na mas masarap talaga ang mag-grow sa relationship with God in a family. Kamukha ng human relationship, like when you spend time with His friends, nag-gain ka ng another set of friends. And when you get to spend time with His family, nagkakaroon ka ng another family, like you gain another family sa pamilya niya. Gayun din, when you spend time with the people who love God, you gain another family. You become really a part of a family of God. And this third way made a big difference in my life. Sa relationship ko, with my own relationship with God. This third way is you have to talk about God to other people. And when I say other people, these are two sets of people. First are people na mapagkakatiwalaan mo talaga. Mga tao na nagmamahal talaga sa'yo, who truly love and cares for you, and also love God. The second set is the people who doesn't have a relationship with Jesus. Tingnan natin yung mga human relationship natin. When someone becomes really special to us, nakukwento natin siya sa ibang tao. And if we really have that set of friends na mapagkakatiwalaan talaga, is they will be honest enough, makakaasa ka talaga ng real talk. Kumbaga pwede nilang sabihin sa'yo, sila yung nakakakita na parang, this guy whom you are dating is a no-no, or this guy is this, and I think ikaw ang may kasalanan dito. They can be brutally honest, like honest enough na sabihin sa'yo na magkaaway kayo, kilala kita sa tingin ko ikaw may kasalanan dito kasi ganyan ka, I know you well. Diba? Sila yung magbibigay sa'yo din ng mga red flags sa relationship ninyo na hindi mo nakikita. Just like our relationship with God, we can share it to our friends, to our trusted, loving, caring friends, and they can be also the one to tell us na parang, medyo nagiging idle ka na or nagiging slack ka na sa relationship mo with God. Like, nagde-devotion ka pa ba? Nagbe-pray ka pa ba? How is your relationship with God? Those people who can like ask you honest questions at hindi ka masasaktan kasi alam mo na mahal ka nila at mahal din nila sa God. At gusto lang nila na yung relationship mo kay God ay ma-build talaga. Sila din yung mga kaibigan na magiging brutally honest. Sabi ko nga na magsasabi din sa'yo na ikaw ang may pagkukulang dito at lagi naman na tayo yung may pagkukulang. God is always there. Like sabi nga ni James, draw near to God and He will draw near to you. Yun lang yung kailangan natin gawin Tayo lang yung kailangan lumapit sa Panginoon and He will draw near to us. And I'm really blessed that I have this accountability person, that yung mga nire-reveal sa akin ni God every time that I spend time with His Word is na i-share ko sa Kanya. She get to celebrate also when she sees na nag-grow talaga ako kay God, and she can be that one who can be brutally honest sa akin to rebuke me. Hindi siya magandang pakinggan. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, hindi siya masarap sa pakiramdam yung rebuke, pero naniniwala ako at alam ko na alam niya kung gaano ka-importante yung relationship ko kay God. Kaya alam ko na kung nire-rebuke man niya ako, it's for my good and it's for the good of my relationship with God. So I encourage you to have that someone, like it can be your best friend, your mentor, your cell group leader, your brother or sister in Christ, na nakita niya yung pag-grow mo kay Christ at nakikita mo na mapagkakatiwalaan mo talaga siya. And if you don't have, you pray to God, you ask from God someone na magiging accountability mo. And nabanggit ko kanina that if someone really is so special na sa'yo, is nagiging bukang bibig mo na siya sa ibang tao. Gayon din si God. And this is the second set of people na pwede natin siyang i-share. Yung mga tao na hindi pa naniniwala or wala pang relasyon sa Kanya. If really you are so in love and so amazed with God, is magiging bukang bibig mo siya sa mga tao. At yung mga tao nakapaligid sa'yo, sila yung magsasabi, no? Just like that special someone, sasabihin sa'yo ng mga kaibigan mo, parang siya na lang ang laging mong bukang bibig. Those people that are around you, they will see the difference in you, and they will hear it from you when you tell stories, and they will see it in your life na may relationship ka nga kay God. The more we talk about Jesus is the more we fall in love with Him. Those are the 3 ways na naging malaking tulong talaga sa akin. Sometimes we think that building our relationship with God can be so complicated. At isa sa itong bagay na pinipressure natin yung sarili natin na kailangang mangyari overnight, instantly. Madalas ko tong marinig that the new way to spell love is not L-O-V-E, but it's P-I-M-E. And I'm agreeing to that 100%. Kasi kung mahal mo talaga ang isang tao, and if you really want to build your relationship with someone, like if you really want to build your relationship with God, there's no other way but to spend time with Him. Yes, building our relationship with God takes time, pero hindi po siya pabilisan. Kanya-kanya yung journey natin when it comes to our relationship with God. The mere fact that you are watching this, it means that you really have this desire to take your relationship with God to the next level. Gusto mo talagang i-build yung relationship mo with God. And I'm happy that you are watching this. Meron namang sinabi si James, diba? That if we draw near to God, He will draw near to us. And so, I would encourage you to incorporate these 3 ways gradually in your daily life and be amazed kung ano yung gagawin ng Panginoon once you draw near to Him. I pray and I hope na nakatulong talaga tong video na to. Thank you for watching, and I just want to remind you that our relationship with God is, yes, we are taking it to the next level, pero walang certain stage ng relationship kay God na titigil tayo as long as we live, as we continue developing and building our relationship with God. And we also want to hear from you guys. How is your relationship with God? You can share it in the comment section below, and you can share this video and give it a thumbs up. And thank you again for watching. Bye bye.